Guys, Chris and PJ here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
Happy Thursday, sir.
Happy Thursday. PJ, I have a very important question for you.
What is that?
Why is there a sticker on me?
Well, the sticker I slapped on you says, listen, we got a lot of things ending in March, and we just want everybody to know this is going to be a crazy month, and almost madness. We get the Jeep ending on March 3rd, the Shelby ending on March 12th, the Corvette ending on March 24th. So I wanted people to remember that, and maybe you as well.
That's good. So if I forget, I can look down and see it.
Right. So we've got the Jeep, the Shelby, and the Corvette.
Okay, good. So if you guys forget during the show, ask PJ. He'll zoom in on the sticker for you.
Exactly. What do you have here, Chris?
Do you know the old song, Roll Out the Barrel?
And we're going to have a barrel of fun.
And have a barrel of fun. Well, today we rolled out the hard top. And we're going to have a hard top of fun.
And what are we looking at here? I mean,
this is the auxiliary hard top for the 66 Corvette with 19,200 and whatchamacallit miles on it.
So if you didn't want the canvas cover one day, you just wanted to put the hardtop on, right?
Well, they're really different looks, right? On some day you may decide to go for the canvas top look, and that tucks down behind the wheel, behind the seats there, or you may decide to go for that hardtop look.
Oh, it's got to be pretty impressive to see the hardtop.
That's right. Now, I'm not going to show you how to do the convertible top on the Corvette today, but essentially,
so there's three looks.
This comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah, top down.
Right.
Or off. Sorry, I got in the way of the camera there.
All right.
Top down and tucked in. Canvas top up, or canvas top tucked in and auxiliary hardtop installed.
Look at that, Chris.
So today's question, as we know that Corvette is one of the three of our March Madness ones, which one would you prefer to drive with? Canvas top up, canvas top down, or hardtop, auxiliary hardtop, body colored to match, installed?
I know the answer to my question.
I know the answer to mine, but I don't know if it's the same answer, so you go first.
I will guarantee you it's not the same answer.
Okay.
I would definitely have the top off, wind in my hair, zipping around. How could you beat that?
You know me very well, PJ.
That's right.
I would have the auxiliary hardtop on. To me, it is such a classy look having that auxiliary hardtop installed on the Corvette. And someone's going to ask the question, if you install that hardtop on a convertible, does it look exactly like a coupe? It does not. The auxiliary hardtop does not look like the coupe top at all.
Yeah, it's got a different look altogether.
Different look altogether. On the coupe, the doors come up and over. And on this, the doors just come straight up. So doors are different on a convertible than on a coupe.
Although, wouldn't it really depend on the weather?
On whether or not you want to install it?
Yeah. This is a two-person job at least, right?
It is a two-person job.
You can't just lift that thing up and just put it on.
It is a two-person job. The soft top you could do by yourself. It's very easy to do. It is a manual soft top. I don't think a power top was offered on a mid-year ever. I think every one of those was a manual top.
Well, Ronald says, another lucky day to get to watch live, but a hardtop most of the time, convertible when the weather allows. Yeah, it really all depends on weather.
And that's great. And that's what's so fantastic about this in the Classic Corvette Dream Giveaway that ends on... There it is, March 24th.
Of the three that are ending this month, there you go, March 24th.
That's correct. 1 week after St. Patty's Day, that ends.
That's right.
It's just so amazing that you have those options when you enter to win this vehicle. This, and I've got to show you something here. This is an NCRS Top Flight car. It's been judged, comes with a binder full of its scoring sheets and some really interesting history on this vehicle. As I've told you guys over the past several months or even longer, this was a drag strip car. Somebody bought it, they took it over to Yenko Chevrolet, they put some speed parts on it, they put some race slicks on the rear, and this thing ran tens back in the 60s. That's some crazy acceleration, right? Nowadays, you can go and you can buy a Hellcat that'll run tens, you can buy a Mustang that'll run tens. You can buy a Corvette that runs 10s. But back in the day, to get one of these mid-year Corvettes souped up, running in the 10s, you had to be an adventuresome sort of person to do that.
Jeffrey wants to know, very nice, will it go 160 miles an hour?
Well, you've just opened a can of worms. So I'm going to tell you what happens on the mid-year Corvette when you get to about 100 or 110 is that the front end starts to lift. You do not want to do 160 miles an hour because it is not safe to do 160 miles an hour in a 63 to 67 Corvette. You get so much lift underneath, it'll lift the front wheels off the ground.
And there's no fin in the back to keep it down.
No.
Now, you did say this it ran in the 10s and the 60s. Is that with the hardtop on?
I do not know that. I do not know if that was top down, hardtop on, convertible top, latched. I don't know.
I'm sure it was, if you had the top off, your hair would really be whipping in the wind.
Whipping. And it would be neat if somebody found some vintage photos of this. I want to have to check the binder and see if there's vintage photos of it back in the 60s. There might just be.
Because there's a lot of stuff that comes with this in that binder, right?
That is correct. Yeah, this one is one of the most documented mid-year Corvettes that we have ever given away. And certainly, as far as I know, the lowest mile mid-year Corvette we've ever given away. So think about this for a moment. Low original documented miles does not always mean a survivor. If you look at the Trans Am next to the Corvette, original paint, original seats, original seals, that's a survivor. 10,000 miles, 19,000 miles, but this has undergone a full frame-off restoration. So low miles can either be a survivor or it can be a restoration. In the Corvette's case, it's a restoration.
Baked Cheese wants to know, so this is a 427 with 435 horsepower.
425 horsepower. The 435 horsepower was not available until 1967.
Just 10 more miles, 10 more horsepower?
10 more horsepower, and you got the tri-power in 1967, right? The 427, 435 tri-power. And if that's what floats your Corvette, we're giving away one of those too in our Corvette Dream giveaway. That one is red.
Ray says that that top wouldn't handle the wind. Imagine that would fly right off, probably.
The auxiliary top. Yeah, my guess is they had a roll bar in there and that they had the top down, but I don't know. I'm going to look in the binder and see if I can find photos on that.
Jeffrey says picking bugs out of your teeth would be the all the way down.
I guess so. What an amazing car here. We pick incredible cars because we understand that in today's muscle car hobby, you may not be able to just go out and purchase one of these. What's the value on something like this now? Almost $200,000.
Amazing.
But you can help out charity. You can get a tax-deductible donation. And if you've got that magic ticket, this vehicle is coming home to you.
As well as the top?
As well as the top. Just like it's happened for over 100 and... Can I say 180 yet?
Yeah, we're just about there, 178.
Almost 180 winners.
And by the time you get through March Madness here, with the ending of Jeep, Shelby, and the Corvette, you'll be at 180.
That's it. Okay, I've had enough of this sticker action going on here. Where can I put it? I'm not going to put it on the paint of anything. Thank you, PJ. Thanks for watching us today, guys. Tomorrow, triple fire it up. And you're going to have to wait to see what we're firing up and which one is loudest on the decibel meter.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun.
See you then with more great fun, more great action, more great grand prizes. That only happens right here in our